Hi, this is Tom Tobin from the University of Wisconsin-Madison with 4 quick but powerful tips for how to give a rockstar conference presentation. Make sure you have a sheet of paper and a pen handy because this is an interactive presentation. We've all been to that presentation where the facilitator reads a series of bullet points to us right off the screen. There is a better way. But first, a quick quiz. There are many factors that influence how audiences perceive conference presentations. Some are listed on the screen. 4 of these, though, have a much, much greater impact than the others. Care to guess? Go ahead, pause the video here, write down your picks, and then unpause. Did you pause and write down your ideas? Well, if you said time, visuals, detail level, and interaction, you are correct. The other factors do help, but not as much as these top 4. The first thing that sets rock stars apart is their time management. Most presenters just plow right in with data and narratives, but rock stars, they do 4 things differently. First, engage your audience and do it right away. Ask them a question, get them to do a poll, ask for comments, get 2 brave volunteers to help you with a task. Anything to get people with you instead of just being in the same room. Second, tell stories. Sure, having impressive research data sets to support your new theory is methodologically sound, but pick one story that exemplifies your topic, trend, or idea, and your audience will listen better and remember it longer. Have you ever gone to a presentation where the first 10 minutes were all about the presenter's institution? We are a small private college in a wooded area and we have 2,356 students and 1,805 faculty members. We were founded in 1877 when 2 prospectors got lost and thought they had reached California. Yeah, none of that. Get right into what you want people to think about and remember, unless it has to do directly with your topic, omit it. This 4th one is the real rockstar time secret. Plan only enough presentation for 2/3 of your allotted time. So for a 45-minute session, plan 30 minutes of materia. 2 good things will happen. When you go longer than you had planned, and you will, you're still good. And you'll actually have time for questions and conversation at the end. Bonus! Okay, grab that piece of paper and think about your specific topic. Write down one thing that you will do to engage, tell stories, get to the point, or leave 1/3 of your time empty. Pause the video here and unpause when you have some ideas written down. The second thing that rock stars do is use visuals. Big, huge, unmistakable images. Every concert venue has a giant screen. Every conference presentation room has one too. Coincidence? Nope. PowerPoint and other slide deck software are designed to make you want to put lots of words on the screen. Resist this temptation. Words should be cues for what to say, not a script you're reading from. Make your text big, use sans serif fonts, and make the contrast clear between the darker background and lighter text. This gets in the way of readability at a small scale, like on your laptop screen or on a handout, but it enhances readability at a distance and on a big screen. Got pictures? Don't relegate them to just a part of your slides. Whatever you've got, whether images or text, use all of the space you have available. If Granny in the back row can read your slide and see the image without her glasses, you're a rock star. Visuals do not need to be representations of exactly what you're saying. Find images that are close to, but not quite the same, or find unexpected images to set a tone or get people thinking. We remember what is unexpected. Also chocolate. Now, add some ideas to your plan on that piece of paper. Write down how you will reduce text, increase readability, fill the frame, and find unexpected visuals. Pause the video here and unpause when you have some more ideas written down. Congratulations, you are halfway to being a conference rockstar. The third thing that rock stars do differently is in the level of detail that they share and where they do it. Your research is complex. Your presentation should not be. Give your audience an overview of your idea, your process, or conclusion, and give them a simple set of takeaways to remember. 4 or fewer is ideal. They're not your conclusions. They are reminders that point to your conclusions. This presentation itself has only 4: time, visuals, details, and interactions. Now, your research is complex, so all that detail that you might want to share in your presentation should get shared in your handouts. Put in the charts, graphs, tables, dense white paper theory stuff. The real point of a rockstar presentation is to get people interested in learning more about your ideas. That more should be in your handouts. Oh, and give them to your audience after your presentation. Otherwise, they'll just start reading during your session. Sometimes your point is your information. When you share data, show patterns that can be discerned without looking at the labels. Don't provide more than 2 or 3 trends in the same dataset. Present one idea or comparison at a time, and be sure to explain verbally what people see on the screen, such as this clear graphic showing the difference that sea level rise makes when storms strike the coast. Your data visualizations are the place to take your time, speak about the details, and really tell your audience what they should take away. You're almost finished with your presentation plan. Head back to your piece of paper and write your 4 or fewer takeaways, what kind of information you'll put into your handouts, and what ideas require data visualization. Pause the video here and unpause when you're ready for the last rockstar technique. No concert is complete without the singer talking with the audience, whether it's call and response or just, "Hey Cleveland, how are you doing tonight?" Interaction between you and your audience is so important. It was the very first technique under time. Engage with the audience right away. There are 3 more rockstar moves for interacting with your participants. The first one is 10 and 2. In driver's ed, they used to tell us to keep our hands at 10 and 2 on the steering wheel. Even though they teach 9 and 3 to our 16-year-olds today, because of airbags if you're wondering, the concept of 10 and 2 is a great one for presentations. If you give information for 10 minutes, make sure to have 2 minutes of some kind of action for participants to take. Don't cheat on this ratio either. For every 5 minutes of you talking, allow for 1 minute of audience interaction. Writing ideas, talking with a neighbor, playing a game, doing a scavenger hunt on their phones. Just not you talking. The act of taking a break is what makes information stick from the presentation. To get better interactions, remember QQQ, qualitative versus quantitative questions. Instead of asking, say, how many of you have encountered student dishonesty in online courses, reframe it qualitatively. How often do you encounter online cheating? What happened the last time you identified dishonesty online? Just shifting away from closed-ended to open-ended questions increases interaction. Use short quizzes to keep people's attention. Here's a 1-question quiz. Which of these clouded leopard kittens is cuter? Of course, make the questions fit your takeaways. This one reminds you to use the unexpected in your presentations. See what we did there? Oh, and it's the one on the right. Okay, this is the last part of your plan. Jot down your ideas for chunking up your material with breaks for interaction, shifting to qualitative questions, and using quizzes to keep your audience engaged. Pause the video now, and when you unpause, you'll be well prepared, rockstar. Oh yeah, one last thing. Literally one last thing. We remember the ends of our experiences more clearly than any other parts, so be sure to include a succinct recap of your ideas at the end of your presentation. That's it. When you incorporate these time management, visual design, detail selection, and interaction strategies into your session, you will be a conference rockstar. The whole DT&L team is here to help you be a rockstar. Share your ideas, questions, and suggestions at the email address on your screen. Thanks for watching, and happy designing.